What up? Let's get to it. So before I get into the major keys to victory and other news, I just gotta say we know this is a must win, right? A must win for both teams. The Chargers coming off a bad loss. The Minnesota Vikings coming off a loss that should have been a victory. But at the end of the day, they're in the NFC. It's a close race. They gotta stay in the race, correct? Certain teams they must stay ahead of, certain teams they must stay on the same level with for right now, but they must get to 4-3. And I'm sure the Chargers are thinking the same thing, right? Heavy. So that's just what it is. That's the situation they've created for themselves. Losing close games, losing games they should have won. We can blame different people, say different names, etc., etc. You dig me, you get my drift. But at the end of the day, I hope they revamp something, you know, period. I hope things were revamped and looked at differently, and certain people and coaches were put under a telescope, a microscope, players as well. And they really observe what needs to be fixed, what needs to be changed within the coaching staff, within the personnel. And KOC basically went with his move with Carson Wentz, correct? Heavy. Carson Wentz will be the starter, right? We can just start right there with the major keys to victory. I said I would like to see Brosma out there, see what he can do. You know, I feel like Brosmer at this point may give you a better chance to win, but hey, KOC went with his move. I'm not mad at it. For some reason, he must not believe in Brosmer. He wants to rock with Wentz. You ask me, Wentz has done too much negative things on the field to affect the team. Too many bad plays. Versus Philly was the epitome right there of a delusional quarterback at times. Heavy. From the horrible interception he just threw up there in the air for anybody to catch, right? From the other interception where he just didn't see the linebacker, he didn't think to observe the middle of the field. He just assumed that Jettas was in man coverage one-on-one, and he had the slant route, quick route. He didn't take a second look. He didn't even see the linebacker there. Clear as day, heavy. Some may say, oh, Brosmer's not ready. This, that, boom, boom. Well, was Wentz ready? Right? How long did he have to prepare for his first start? Right? Now, we know Brosmer studies the playbook, student of the game, and has talent. We've seen that in the preseason and training camp, right? The man has talent. So it's like this. Who gives you the best chance to win? A lot of people say Wentz, Carson Wentz. Why? Because he's a veteran. So what? And, you know, you saw how him as a veteran, how he played the first half. Now, second half, I give it to him. He had some very good moments, scrambling around, third and longs, getting the first down, leaving it on the field, putting it on the line. I respect it heavy, homie. You hear me? Not taking anything away from his second half performance. But those first half interceptions, even late in the game, the intentional grounding, missing wide open receivers, which happens every week for him, you know, bad, horrible, inaccurate passes. Jordan Addison, huh? You complete that throw, he's running into the end zone, probably freely. He has CJ Ham for a potential touchdown, misses that, and receives an intentional grounding. So what are we saying here, huh? What are we really talking about here round yonder, right? Is it about winning, or is it about, putting a veteran in the game? But KOC went with his move, but I hope it's been some real intervention, a real intervention with Carson Wentz, because I would have went with Brosma, period. Win, lose, or draw, Brosma. Now, if Carson Wentz can play good ball for 4 quarters, which at this point I don't think he can because he hasn't shown it yet. What we is 3-4 games in, he ain't shown it yet, bro. You hear me? Not disrespecting the man. I'm just stating facts. What we observe week in, week out, huh? Period, dog. In a game like this with stakes on the line, damn near season on the line, and KOC feels comfortable with letting Carson Wentz trot out there. Also, is he even 100%? He stay grabbing his shoulder, right? Grabbing his shoulder, rib cage, etc. So is he 100%, baby? Yeah. So it's not about no Carson Wentz hate, not rooting for him, don't want to see him win, switching up. No, when he's good, he's been good. But when he's bad, he's been horribly bad. To the point where last game it was no coming back from it. Now I understand it wasn't just him, it was KOC, it was Brian Flores, the defense, the whole team played a role, right? But others played a bigger percentage than others, right? Heavy. Certain coaches, certain players played more of a bigger role in the collapse of the Vikings versus the Eagles. That's just facts, just the truth. You hear me? Bottom line. So since Carson Wentz is the starter, will be the guy he must zone in. He must be dialed in, locked in. No stupid penalties, no stupid interceptions. Control the game. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to talk too much. Period. Don't lose the game for the Vikings, right? Play good, clean football. Period. But it seemed that Carson Wentz always has a mental breakdown somewhere during the game, first half or second half or both. He just needs to play smart, don't force it. Observe the whole field, observe the players in your vicinity where you're throwing the ball to. Don't just let the ball go assuming, bro. Read the field, period. And make the right decisions and go be a veteran quarterback. Bottom line, bro. Heavy. We know what it is. It's not rocket science, it's football. Yeah, football, right? KOC starts there. He takes majority of the blame for last game, the piss poor performance from the offense. KOC had some bad play calling, not all. He has some good moments, but overall, it wasn't enough, and it never is enough. You hear me, dog? Heavy. That's the main thing, main concern with KOC. Good moments, but they're never enough, especially in big games. Bottom line, and enough is enough, man. You get coach of the year, an award for what? And you still ain't coached a full 4 quarters. What are we celebrating here? What is he coach of the year for? Respect, salute, much love to him. Want to see him win. Want to see them boys win, period. But you got to be real here. And just because I'm a Vikings fan, I ain't going to sit here and ride nuts like majority of Vikings media do, fans do, etc., right? You hear me, homie? Heavy. Minnesota Vikings nice. Minnesota Vikings nice way. You hear me? Yeah, man. Yeah. I understand why the Vikings ain't won a Super Bowl yet. Yeah, the energy, the atmosphere of the fans, the media has always been what? Average. Accepting them being mediocre, loving the team being mediocre, being cool with it. Worried about dumb shit. Huh? Want to run players out the building because they made a mistake and treat them like a criminal. Huh? Racial slurs towards a black player in the NFL because he played a bad game. So people attack him because he messed their fantasies up. You hear me? He messed their money up. It's their fault. So your dumb ass, the one who bet on the game, who bet on him, put him in your fantasy league, whatever the case may be, homie. You hear me? But it shows you, I'm telling you, Minnesota Vikings, to the players, Isaiah Rodgers, Jettas Addison, majority of the fans don't love you. They wouldn't care if nothing happened to you, homie. You hear me? Matter of fact, a lot of them rooting for you to lose. Yeah, a Minnesota thing, huh? A Minnesota Vikings fan trend, huh? Same thing happened with Patelis. Not Metellus, Madison. Y'all remember that? What, a year, 2 years ago? Yeah, when Madison was attacked racially because he had a bad game, a fumble, etc., drop passes. Yeah, disrespectful, hateful, man. Yeah, man. So a lot of Minnesota Vikings fans got hate in their heart, huh? You hear me? They show how they really feel, show what they really believe. Yeah, show what they really think of certain players. It's funny, KOC never gets hate mail. Kirk Cousins' weak punk ass never got hate mail, and he lost many a games, huh? You hear me? Lost many a games, dog. Heavy. It's only the black players getting the hate mail. Only the black players getting called thugs and criminals and shit and suspending them and do this and do that. Yeah, what's up with that, Minnesota? Minnesota in general, Minnesota Vikings fans. Heavy. Real talk, though. So players always remember, these fans ain't really loyal to you, really could care less about you. You hear me? Wouldn't care what happened to you, man. Straight up. So use that as fuel to the fire, bro. Have a chip on your shoulder. Prove them wrong, bro. You hear me? Straight up. Yeah, I'm rooting for y'all boys, man. I want to see you win heavy. Yeah. But KOC, dial in, lock in. Let's see if KOC can finally coach a full 4 quarters. Bottom line. Offensive line must get the run game going. Must get the run game going. Passing game as well. Now, I will say this, Carson Wentz was under pressure majority of the game. Players at his feet under pressure. Yes, facts. The O-line played a major role in the piss poor performance in the red zone. Not scoring enough points in general. Heavy. Bottom line, though. O-line played a major role. Inexcusable. Can't happen. But the second half, when they got the run game going, KOC once again went away from it like he always does. Picks the wrong time to do certain things, and that's just been KOC for 4 years. Right? 4 years that's been KOC, period, point blank. But yeah, get the run game going. Offense must block. Run block and pass block. I understand injuries are there, but hey, man, you're getting everybody back. You're almost healthy up front, right? Donovan Jackson back in the mix. Darisaw playing longer now. Brian O'Neill should be back. Heavy. We know the center is still up in the air. Brandell, he's doing okay, right? So it's time to zone in, lock in. But the thing about the O-line, the team in general, they wake up. Well, the defense starts first to fourth quarter, you know. The defense started slow as well, though, but the team offensively wakes up, but it's always too late. You hear me? It's always too late, inconsistent. That's the big thing about the NFL, consistency. Got to bring your A game every week, or you will be exposed. You will lose heavy. Just part of the game. It's not college. It's not high school, middle school. You must bring your A game every week. That's the challenge. That's the battle, physically and mentally, right? Heavy. And the Vikings haven't been doing that. So we'll see Thursday on a short week what they can do. Traveling cross country, it won't be easy to a hungry, desperate Chargers team, desperate for a win as well. A good team with talent, with a great coach. Oh yeah, it's going to be a difficult challenge. We're going to see what the Vikings are really, what they really stand for. You hear me? Bottom line, baby. But O-line, run block, simple trenches where the games are won, especially playoff time, right? Period. Trenches. Wide receiver, our receivers versus their corners, their safeties, you know. Definitely some good matchups to look for. We know the safety, number 3. He's a baller. He's a dog. Not too sure about who they have at corners. But the Chargers always seem to have good talent. Up front, trenches, solid. So it's going to be a challenge for the O-line. Secondary, tight ends, Hawkinson. Oliver must get open, must contribute. You know, we see Hawkinson getting more involved, but we need more. Just what it is, bro. Everybody got to step up. Period. Josh Oliver as well. Heavy. But secondary, receivers, Jefferson, Addison. Do your job. Get open, bro. Work. Do what you do. Addison gonna open up more opportunities for Jettas. So that's a plus right there. Naylor, contribute, put it on the line, leave it on the field. That's all I can say, really, man. It's a must win. Come locked in mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever, man. All that. Come to play. Come to play, man. Leave it on the field, heavy. Defensive side of the ball, trenches once again, stop the run. Contain Justin Herbert. Play your gaps well. Put a spy on him from time to time. Brian Flores make the right adjustments. Learn when to blitz, when not to blitz, especially in dire situations. We need better adjustments from Flores on the fly. Him and KOC in the moment. Off script, on script. Tough situations. They must be better, heavy. Philadelphia exposed the passing defense for the Vikings, secondary, cornerback, safety. Time to make up for it. Isaiah Rodgers, you had a bad game, bro. Didn't deserve the racial attacks, hell to the no. But bad game from all the cornerbacks in general. But definitely Rodgers. Safety room performed better. Everybody must step up. The secondary, Justin Herbert, the Chargers will attack you. You know Jim Harbaugh, he will attack you. He saw what the Eagles did to you. You let Jalen Hurts put up 3+ on you, 3 mans on you, huh? You let Hurts ball on you. What you think Harbaugh gonna do with Herbert? What you think Herbert think he can do to you, right? If Jalen Hurts put up 3. Jalen Hurts put up 3 on you. Shit. He think he gonna come around yonder, put about 400+ on you, dog. I'm telling you what he's thinking. I'm telling you what it is. You hear me? Now expect them to try to run the ball some. I'm sure they've seen how the Vikings get gashed at times, but overall run defense played very well against Saquon last week. Like I said, no one expected the Vikings to hold Saquon under 80 even, but let Jalen Hurts destroy him with his arm. Did nobody expect that, right? Huh? Did nobody say that would happen, think that would happen? You hear me? But it is what it is. So it was a wake-up call for Brian Flores and his defense, especially his secondary. Trenches, like I say, did a pretty solid job versus the Eagles, but we need more pressure. Heavy. Gotta have it. Gotta have it, baby. For real. And when you get pressure, apply pressure, huh? Make the tackle, huh? Choose better angles. Contain. Justin Herbert, a very mobile quarterback, athletic quarterback, right? He can get out the pocket, scramble around, make things happen. Heavy. And watch for the Chargers to utilize him in that way. But containment, spies, the right blitzing at the right moments from Flores, tackling, right? No missing tackles. Be sure tacklers. You hear me? Bring the pain as well. Heavy, man. We need a great game from the linebackers as far as spying Herbert, running sideline to sideline. Yeah, playing your gaps, getting to the ball. Gonna have to bite down and fight through the pain, the fatigue, the soreness, etc., etc. It comes with the territory. This is again a must win. Once again, this is a must win. Do you hear me, man? For real. Yeah. The trenches, apply pressure, more pressure, and when you do, finish. That's it. That's all. Continue to progress in run game defense. That's it. That's all, huh? Heavy and get better. Period, man. That's what it is. Secondary already spoke on the secondary. Step up, man up. They will attack you. Special teams, we know what special teams is. Do your job. Block. No dumb. That's the biggest thing as well. No dumb penalties is a major key. No, no false starts. Try to play clean football. No stupid, dumb mental error mistakes. Right? Heavy. No, no bad holding calls when you gain 20 yards or score a touchdown. Come on, man. Negating a big play. Come on, man. Enough is a damn enough. Period, yo. Come on, homie. You hurt yourself. You beat yourself. The Vikings do. That's been the Vikings way this whole damn season, bruh. Stop beating yourself. You hear me? It's enough of a task to beat the team in front of you. Stop beating your damn self, bruh. Hurting yourself. Heavy. You hear me? Period, dog. KOC, that starts with you, bruh. No cap. Putting your players in the best position to win and succeed. Huh? Those are the major keys to victory. Fire them comments up, man. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw. Forever. Yeah. And guess what? We run the North. Believe that.